good today, Mary, I must say.
I think cream is one of those delicious things. But the great joy about this, I've always wanted to do creme brulee on a programme like this, but it is so extravagant, the real creme brulee, because you need a pint of double cream, that's 50p gone, and then you need egg yolks, and you've got to cook it as a custard. And then you have to do it in a dish that will go under the grill, and you put sugar on under the grill, and it's a bit tricky. But this is Diana's
Our
recipe.
producer's recipe, yes, I'm delighted about this, because I've always thought it was a very technical sort of masterpiece to achieve creme brulee.
Well, this is very easy. What you need for the recipe is a quarter of a pint, that's this size, of double cream, and you whip that until it's thick, like this. Now I use one of these ordinary wire whisks because I find that cream is quite precious stuff. If you use a mixer and you don't watch it, you'll find that sometimes it could turn to butter, so I've already mixed that. And then the second ingredient is a carton of yoghurt, a big carton of plain yoghurt.
That's 1 pound 2 ounces, in fact.
That's right. The cream comes in 5 ounces, which is quarter of a pint, and 10 ounces, which is half a pint, and then of course the 20 ounces, which is a pint. So there we are. All you've got is a carton of cream, 5 ounces, and then a large carton of yoghurt. And you can imagine the fresh bite of the yoghurt makes it very good. So take the dish. Now I've already prepared one. This is one that I did last night, and so you can see the final result. So pour it into a dish, and it needs about 1.5 pint size dish, because we've got just under a pint of yoghurt, and then we've got a quarter of cream, and then we've got to leave room for the top. There we are, and level it off, and then we've got to put the sugar on. And this is the quick brulee, because I'm sure you must be thinking, well, you can't put that glass dish underneath the grill.
Yes.
Well, indeed you can't, and this one you don't have to. You take brown sugar, and this is what when I was at college, we used to call this sugar Barbados sugar. And I went into the grocer's the other day and said I wanted Barbados sugar, and they looked at me, so I got a slate loose because they didn't know what it was. They call it soft brown sugar now, dark soft brown sugar. And you put 1/4 inch of brown sugar over the top.
Gosh.
Now you see that looks totally different to the one that we've got here. You see this
Just
one.
soaks through, does it?
That's right. And there's our 1/4 inch layer there. And that becomes like this one when you've soaked it overnight, and a little bit trickles down in the creamy bit underneath. And then it's also a little bit tacky now. And half an hour before serving, you sprinkle a little more. There we are. But you really must use the dark brown sugar, because if you use light brown, you don't get this lovely colour. And it is, you know, sort of more or less instant.
Good enough to eat, as they say.
Yes, it's
And
terrible with those
very
two lumps,
painless.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Very painless, and of course, people think that all cream recipes are highly expensive. This isn't, because it's using yoghurt,
Yes.
and you get this lovely creaminess, and it's almost an instant pudding.
You've got one more, haven't you, which we can get through, I think. Shall I put this back in the fridge?
Yes,
Shall I put them both?
that's lovely. Thank you.
I'm going to raid that fridge fairly soon after we finish.
I'm sure you are. Now this one is especially for you, Judith, as you know.
Well, it's a recipe you gave me some time ago for syllabub, and I must say I find it invaluable. It's so quick, it's so easy, and I can do it beforehand.
Now, in fact, I've already made it. There are 2 bottles down by your feet, Judith. Can you bring those up, and then I can say what the ingredients are. This is in fact, I think it's an Elizabethan recipe, and it is cream. And what you do is you put double cream. Now, it's essential to use double cream. If you use single cream and double cream half and half, the whole mixture will be too runny. So you use half a pint of double cream, and then you use the juice only of 1 lemon, a large lemon, and then you add 2 ounces of caster sugar. You want caster because it dissolves more easily. And then you put the booze in. You see, now that I couldn't have put that sherry in that other recipe because they would all have had drink in. You want a fairly sweet sherry and cooking brandy. And you want to add about 4 tablespoonfuls of sweet sherry and 2 tablespoonfuls of brandy. Now you may say, perhaps everybody hasn't got all these particular things in their cupboard. You can use all sherry or all brandy.
And then you put it in these individual little glasses, or these are syllabub dishes, aren't they, the proper ones?
That's right. You put everything in the bowl, give it a whip until it's sort of this consistency or a little bit thinner. And you can put it in like that. That's one that you can buy in the shops. These are rather old ones, and they're very beautiful. And that's the consistency it ends up.
And you can leave that overnight. Mary,
That's
thank
right.
you very much indeed for all those ideas, and hope you've enjoyed the programme today and that you will join us next week. But now, from me and from Mary, goodbye.